The Mets take on the Phils for a Friday night showdown in South Philly. Thanks for tuning in. Brock Page here. And I do random sports picks for fun. The Fightins are the moneyline favorites at $1.40 and the total at an even 10 runs. The Mets are getting 1.5 on the run line. Friday's probables: Harvey for New York, Lively for the Phils. The Fightins won just 5 of 14 with Lively on the hill. They've also won just 5 of 16 head-to-head matchups with the Mets. Speaking of the Mets, they're winning a solid 57% of their games against teams under 500. They've also been real good as of late, winning 3 of their last 4. When it comes to the scoring, Mets games are 3-1 to the unders in their previous 4. Meanwhile, same song and dance for the Fightins, as 3 of their previous 4 games went under the line as well. With all that in mind, the case for the under can certainly be made. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Give me the under 10 runs in this one. And when it comes to selecting a winner, this Phillies team is winning just 34% of their games against teams below 500. They're also a putrid 41 games below 500 themselves. That said, the case for the Mets can certainly be made. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Give me the underdog, New York Mets, plus 1.5, and winning it outright for some run line and money line cash. All told, I like the Mets and the under. Next game I have for you, it is going to be Seattle at the Los Angeles Angels. The Angels are the $1.65 favorites in this one with the total at 8.5. Seattle gets the 1.5 on the run line. Looking like Gonzalez for Seattle, Skaggs for the Angels. Seattle's taken 10 of 16 head-to-head matchups with the Seattle. They're also winning a staggering 73% at the current money line odds. The Angels are going up against a Seattle ball club, winning just 39% of their games as the official Vegas underdog. Even worse, they're winning a pitiful 18% of their games at the current money line odds. I like the Angels at home in this one. I'll take them laying the 1.5 and winning it outright. And when it comes to the scoring, 3 out of the Angels' last 4 games went over the posted total. Meanwhile, similar story on the other side, as Mariner games are 2-1 for the overs in their last 3 themselves. With all that in mind, the over would certainly be a logical play in this spot. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Give me the over 8.5 in this one. All told, I like the Angels at home and the over. All right, folks, next and final game for the show, San Diego at San Francisco. The Giants are the $1.35 favorites with the total at 8.5. They're also laying the 1.5. We're looking at Lyles for the Padres, Stratton for the Giants. The San Fran Ball Club is 5-4 in their 9 games where Stratton made the start. They're going up against a Padres squad who's won 34% of their games on the road this year. They're also 27 of 75 as the official road underdog. Even worse than all that, the Padres have been ice cold as of late, losing their last 4 straight. Having said all that, the case for the Giants can certainly be made, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Give me San Fran minus 1.5 and winning it outright at home. And when it comes to the scoring, 2 out of the Giants' last 3 games went over the posted total. Meanwhile, similar story on the other side, as Padres games went 4-0 to the overs in their previous 4 themselves. That said, the case for the over can certainly be made in this one, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. All told, I've got the Giants and the over 8.5. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I have to remind you that I am not a sports betting expert, nor do I implore you to take any of my picks. A wise man once said, good ain't free, and free ain't good. If for some reason you decide to use the free information on this program, you're utilizing it at your own discretion. Most importantly, if you're betting any of these games, do it safe, do it responsibly, and most important, have fun. For Brock Page Productions, I'm Brock Page. Have yourself a positive day.